bringing us down to 1, and here comes F-Tink to the inside. We're going to go 3 wide going into turn 1.
Already, how about 4 wide? A little poke. Vogelsang forced up the racetrack. James did not get a good run at all to start in the opening corner. Already to 4th.
And again, that might have been discretion is a better part of valor on his part, as he's trying to tiptoe through and not disrupt the points battle as someone that's coming in on a partial schedule. Kirkenbauer to the inside of the long wall.
Yeah, you see at this point, everyone's just getting in a choo-choo train, trying to immediately get into a rhythm. That's not a surprise here when it comes to this racetrack. Only one car, Charpentier, went on the primary. Everybody's on the red wall. Contact. That's the 99 running nearly into the back, and Lau bounced off the wall. Did not get wing damage, though, as everyone else stays in line. Turn 10 is a trouble spot for when it comes to some of the opportunities for Sens. You'll see a lot of Arnex.
James missed the braking point, or got a little bit of a lockup in the corner. Caught the car, it got twitchy, but here comes Law to the inside on the start-finish line. He clears him and move Law up to 4th, but James unfortunately down 3 spots to start this race at Julian Altena. Purple lap that time by at 1:09.
It's going to be some issues in the back. You see Charpentier and Mariani both went around with crashes, both with axle damage.
If you're not going to do well in race 1, you still have a shot to do well in race 2. Oh, there's a join, and that's what happened there. Down the straight one more time, goes to the inside, shows the nose to his teammate, says, I'm here, and there, he was just showing the nose to invite a little bit of an error, and that's what happened as we come through 4, 5, 6, and 7. Looks like Altena got really close there. About 2 laps ago, and now is, for some reason, maybe we missed contact, maybe there was netcode contact with the wall, maybe showing some damage as he takes a little bit of a fade to the inside of the fin there on F-Tink, but seems to be losing pace to Liam O'Sullivan right now at this point in the race.
Yeah, you see at this point, Altena backing up, and you see just how much the backing up the corners is going to be. You already have a little bit of near impact. James, who is already a couple car lengths back, has already been going right to the bumper. And now it's the point you feel the pressure. Altena saying, you know what, I'm not going to let the draft come up and let this opportunity pop up for a pass. Not going to let even my teammates get a pass and freight train me here.
And playing defensively down the front straight. But Liam O'Sullivan's going to encounter lap traffic here very soon. Law's going to send it to the inside. He presents it, and F-Tink goes long into the braking zone.
A few drivers in practice had done that. Made mistakes going through the braking zone a couple times over. In fact, a couple drivers here in this situation. You see, just missed the corner. Had to go straight to avoid contact. Goes to the runoff area. Does a good job at least to flick spin it immediately.
But now this battle for second is now a 3-car battle, and much in the same way that we saw a lap ago. Lull all over the back end. The team boss, Julian Altena, 7 to go here at the line.
You can see already that the gap is already gone. Just absolutely taken off. Altena yet again having issues on the corners. Lau trying to take advantage. He wants to go.
Get a wheel there. Oh, he has to back off. And James is just the interested party. He's like, I got nowhere to go, but I'm going to follow somebody through. And creeping into this picture is Vogelsang back in 5th. Let's not rule him out. A little bit of a weave to throw off Law, but Law does the right thing. I don't think Law does the right thing, not follow him. Just runs to the outside, hits the push to pass. Holds his line and just maintains that momentum.
Yeah, right now you see Lau trying it again. No, he missed it.
Goes long into the braking zone. And just as I said, Jack James, interested party. And now there were 3, and now we're just down to 1.
Yeah, at this point, the mistakes are starting to pile up once again. And now James, in all this, seems to have the most aggressive opportunity. Going to back things up a little bit as a result of those mistakes. And again, people missing corners yet again on some of these Sens.
Just exactly what Liam O'Sullivan wants to see, as he is now about 5 laps away from getting a win here at St. Pete. Fade to the inside with Julian going to the 1, but Jack James keeps it there, and he's going to send it in the 1, and he has still room. Julian stays wide in the corner. Jack James with the run. Now it starts to siphon down and get narrow as we're back into the concrete canyon of the streets, the back streets here of St. Pete. Law now attacking. He goes to the outside. Jameson stays to the inside. Julian goes out to the wall, smacks the wall, pops the corner.
Your contact, James, yet again, no place to go on the outside. Coming up to 4 laps to go.
Julian is driving a dump truck, and he has made the back of his car as wide as possible. He has survived over the course of the last 10 laps when he's kind of fallen off the pace of our leader, Liam O'Sullivan. Here we go, run down the front straight, and here's the weave yet again. Snake down the front straight. Julian defends to the inside. Jack James tries to go on the long ways around. On the outside, he's going to have a run. He gets a wheel there, but no. Julian shuts the door one more time as we come to turn 3, and now another run down the backstretch. Going into turn 4, are we going to get another opportunity for the pass, or we're going to lose another one of our chief combatants here in the turn 4 area? Almost. Jack James gets loose. Now he goes through 5, 6, and 7 as we come to 8 and 9, and another passing opportunity at the end of the long straight in the turn 10.
Somebody's going to end up making a lunge at the rate we're going, and James trying to go for the lunge high side, didn't stick.
But Callum Ford there, as Julian goes by Ford, he is missing a right front wing plate. Jack James sends it to the inside in turn 4 and gets the spot. And I think Julian might have been a little distracted. Julian back to the inside, gets the position back. Here comes a Law and Vogelsang into the picture. Just in front of them is Fiolis. We're going to have ourselves a massive pack up here as they're all battling for position, and they now settle it out. But Jack James briefly had the P2 position.
Is there an opportunity to use any of these cars as a pick? Fiolis, if anything, takes away a passing chance.
Lull to the inside of James as they come off the corner. Drag race, just as Julian wants to see. Fiola spins to the inside. Julian to the inside on the runway to defend. He goes in the 1. He's clear by about 2 car lengths over James and Lull, who's drag race in the 1, and they're still side by side. Now they get settled one in a single file. Last lap. Liam O'Sullivan very quietly 6.7 seconds up the road. He is looking at a sure bet win if he can just bring it home for another half a lap here at St. Pete. Couple more turns left for O'Sullivan to go through and look at the checker flag on the runway. 2-5 for O'Sullivan. He gets an easy win. But we're looking at this battle through the final corner. Jack James power slides into turns 13 and 14. And that's going to allow Law a shot to the inside and probably pick up the position for 3rd. And that is what he secures. And Julian, with a heck of an effort, definitely not on pace for much of the second half of that sprint. But he manages to hold off, critically holds off, and that might keep him still alive in the points championship. Liam O'Sullivan with the win. I'll 10 a second. Law 3rd. Jack James in 4th, and poor Liam O'Sullivan, he's the points leader. He got the win. He did not get much TV time as we were watching that battle for 2nd for much of this race.